tell us your name?
Tsering Namgyal.
Tsering Namgyal.
His Holiness the Dalai Lama asked us to record your experiences so that we can share your memories with many generations of Tibetans, the Chinese, and the rest of the world. Your memories will help us to document the true history, culture, and beliefs of the Tibetan people. Do you give your permission for the Tibet Oral History Project to use this interview?
Concertchogi kalab lamdyon shinganzi gi ganlagi mitse nguyu nyamnyong logyu durup shigi yorel. Ane di phe mirik tha gyarik zamling mimala tengyu chedore. An ganlagi nyamnyong logyu dine ane phe gi rikshon da logyu komshi yije en changma sebu she thoya ge chedore. En tharin de ngansula ya ganlagi thiwa chile nang ma jiorwa di pheju tang choya ge ka thö nang gi rewel. Yes, yes, I have permission, of course.
Thank you for offering to share your story with us.
Okay.
During this interview, if you wish to take a break or stop at any time, please let me know. If you do not wish to answer a question or talk about something, let me know.
And Tiwa Kashila Lane Kundu Menge Dindina, any Lane Kundu Man Suna Digiore.
If this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would this be a problem for you?
And Tarin Tiwa Tilenang, but the Perda Gana de Watembi in a Pala Kange Ken Yodo. I'll have no problems whatsoever.
We are honored to record your story and appreciate your participation in this project. Gayla, can you please tell me where you were born?
Gayla, Chungsa ge lumba de ming karina.
Konjo Sangen. Sangen.
It's called Sangen.
Sangen. Uh-huh. And what year were you born?
Kagyu Chungina.
Chito Gubja Sunchu Sosung.
Perhaps 1933.
Uh-huh. And how old are you now?
Tanda Kunglo Khazuina.
Jachu Chadu.
86.
You're 86, okay. And so, tell me a little bit about your the area where you were born. Were you in a farming area or nomad? What was your family background?
The palagi Chungse Lungba Jiorwala. Delaya Palana Batu Mizandi, Chik Shingbare, Drokpare, Karina, Karinangina.
Shimbarela.
Farmers?
Farmers, uh-huh. And how much land did they have?
Ani Shingba ina ani Koransolaya Saja Gachelu yuna.
Sacha Shira Jachamuyo Marel. Taina Shinga Tasosuchi Togo Dixon. Shingache Yen Kambu Kamdon Dinde Shinto.
The land wasn't very large, but it was sufficient for the family. Mm-hmm. And around the land were apricot trees.
Uh-huh. Did your family live off the farming, the produce of the farming?
Palagi nangmi yorwala. Tade shingi gi tendo dine ani tsoaki gi yorwela.
Larela.
Yes, they did.
Shingagi kono tendo gi tsoa te mato ji shen sun jaya ndabodo tende shenda kayo ma.
Except for the income from the farming, there wasn't any trading or any such thing.
Uh-huh. Did you have enough? Well, may I ask, how large was the amount of land you had?
Sacha de chijung kazus yore kela.
Sacha chechung pache de Rajpur ki area
The region was around the size of Rajpur.
Really? The region,
the
of,
place.
of where you lived?
The 사자 창마 송교와 단다 정바디.
나온 둥바디 룽바디 빠제 미총 숨자제죠.
Yes, and there were nearly 300 families there.
And how large was the amount of land that your family farmed?
다 빨라기 미잔 지어와
No.
군주기 던도 답사기 사자 신가 지어와
No.
신가디 첼려요래.
신가 빠제 비가니 지지요.
It was about the size of 2 bika.
2 bika. And a bika is the amount, 1 bika is the amount of land you can plow in one day?
아니 비가 찍으러 발라.
No.
니마 찍라 묘갑 투 지중지지요래. 간대저리 비가 찍스나.
니마치를 메저 투 말해.
You cannot plow 1 bika a day.
Okay, how big is a bika?
아니 비가 지중 가지스요래 발라.
다 온디 단다 디니디 콤바지도 갈라. 디니 어디 디 런테 주어래. 다 니마치리 메저 투요만 조도 야를 먹으러와. 메시요 말와.
The land holding was about the size from that house, this entire area that we are in. And in those days, we did not have any machines, so the plowing was done by dzo and yaks, and they couldn't plow this much plot in one day.
I see, okay. And how many people were in your family, Kela?
And gyalagi nami kazuyo na mizanala.
노밍이
Chinjuyin bekabla re ta gyala.
라옹이 빨라기 빈자 아쿠치 니체 아니 데 당알 부니 보모니 에요레 아마치요.
So there were father, a paternal uncle, mother, 2 sons and 2 daughters.
Father, mother, 2 sons, and 2 daughters.
Paternal uncle.
디 휴만 아니 자미 교주제니 바바체 아쿠치 니 빈자 겜바테체 소만 자미세.
Then when the Chinese appeared, my father, paternal uncle, and an older brother were killed.
What year was that? Or how old were you?
Di kaza pala lokhatuzina di chundugane.
다티 빠체 아주 ngagpa chuchu yemeji ta tini nga lungba de mara nga ndi jagal lesar.
That was around 59 or 60, but by then I was already in India.
Oh, okay. You had escaped before the Chinese killed your father and uncle and brother.
Gyalagi rwala baba ta agu changma gemi ma sengye le gyagala pep charwe.
Lari nga lochu guni ja lungba yu koa ponse de kansena lungba ta lungba le dena ko koa no timi pe yabu ingumara ti jeni amagi chetu kon zombuli ne ko ga dogi singe kene chen lungba yu teni sonde tanda lochu guni lungba yu ni tanda ja chadu re doa nga lungba chi rome yoro chi pe yoro chi lab de do de nga rome chi lungba nan rona ani dewa yo marwana tanda ngano dewa rwa karchena.
I left home when I was 19 years old. At that time, I promised my mother that I was going to give up living in my village and that I was going to go on pilgrimage for her. So till now, I'm 86, I have never been back to my hometown because I know that if I went back, there would be no happiness and I'm happy here.
So, just to go back to your childhood, please, did you help with the farming or did your family have servants?
takpalagi puchunju backup ki talu yuchi tiba yena rwala. Ni pala chunju backup le ya chik shingatab di ropa che yodo yang chik shingatab nge dinde ya yo dinde yona nangla.
Yo marela. Tidu ta pala che ani ama che ani tanda ngi jojo che rwa. Jojo de che ngi aja ni yor. Ta konzo gi la ka che di yor. Nga tidu ta lo chuni ya gombal te charwa.
No, there were no servants. My father, mother, an older brother and 2 older sisters, they farmed the land, and I was sent to the monastery at the age of 10.
Oh, okay. I see. Where was the monastery?
And gomba de kawali yore pala.
Gombate ta sange tanda sasa tele yor.
The monastery was located in Sangen.
Gobo chu se yor tin so jami min ta yor gobo chu.
La, gobo.
Oh gobo chu se min ta che te.
These days, the
Ote
Chinese...
gomba yo sa chi yor wala. Nga desa nga no chesa te tanda Sangen Longnya se sa tele bushe chu se ta du tin so. Bushe chu. Tanda ngi gomba yo sa te nga desa te gobo chu.
These days, the Chinese have given new names. The place where the monastery used to exist is called Gobuchu, and the place where I was born, which is Sangen Longnya, the Chinese called it Bushe.
Buche chu.
Bukchechu.
And
Tanda nga gomba te la Tsara gomba lo yor.
And the monastery that I went to is called Tsara Monastery.
was it, what order was it? Galupa or?
Tanda di chuluk kari na tanda gyala pesa gombadi.
Gomba te kathok ge gona re. Kagyu re, kama kamson.
It's a branch of the Kathok Gompa, a Kagyu sect.
Kagyu sect?
Tanda kama pigi chulu re.
The sect that the Karmapa follows.
The
Kama
Karmapa?
kamson re, kamson re.
Follow. And how many monks were in the monastery?
Pala gombadi na gyala gombadi na le ya thaba khazus yona.
Taba shibja te jyor.
There were around 400 monks.
Usually 400. And how did you feel about being sent to the monastery?
Ani lojula ani gyala gombal tang lwa pugu yebe kabla ya. En tidu kane chowa khande dawish chung yona.
Ta didi nga lo gomba de gomba ji saya tonya koya chikan kange yo mar kon gomba rongi nongi yor. Non dewa chikan yo mar.
When I was sent to the monastery provided me with food and clothing, and the family didn't have to provide me with anything.
Ta gomba non chö joya. Anchi tung janli puya nga romo dunya toma chaya ti dunse ti so pura jang te chen tini ya kato gola le ya yon rogo tasat jaya
Paying back.
laung.
So while I was at the local monastery, I studied the Dharma and also, making various ritual doors and to play the ritual instruments.
Oh.
Then after that, one had to move on to the Kathok monastery for further studies.
And in instruments and play instruments?
And making this ritual...
Ritual instruments.
Yes.
No, ritual dolls and...
Yes.
Okay. And when you studied the Dharma, did you have to memorize it or did you learn to read?
Takela chu jangbe kapla rwala di ngakto la simya ina yanjik tia loya do changma jangina
Ma ta tidu Chamdo yenla dumba tu so nga thol singur wal te ju te gore. Shen da tam denja soma ko pecha tani ma to yo mare.
The refuge prayers you had to memorize, while the others you referred to the scriptures.
You read them.
Read them from the scriptures.
Okay. How was the learning experience? Did you enjoy learning and studying the Dharma and the scriptures?
Ni kyala chunju yimbe kabla ya ta chu chabe donzo sidu gane pala di deba yona tinte nangyagi.
자시잔 데 봐요.
Yes, I wanted to do it 100%.
데 봐요 바기 때 엘라 때니 때가 빼 콘체트 주테디 나빼 안게라기요 다빼 게다요 다 쥐트 빼 자다 드슨트서 빼 마시야포.
Because I wished to study, I excelled in my tests and I was famous for that.
I wondered. What do you think? Why did you want to study? What motivated you?
아니 gyalagi rwala di lobjun chiagi deba de khandres chine levina.
다디 네 아마기 제브르 와라. 아마기 동봉이 쪼쪼디 제브르 gomala. 쪼쪼디 chen 쪼쪼디 빼 로존 야포 빼 야포요 데yon gom발 데로 마제버체 쳬돌도 아니 마콘테네 아마기 쪼쪼디 논샤 nga 제브르 와 로쭈니 아니 nga 빼 야게 로쭈구 마레 파디 gom바데 타.
It was my mother. First, my mother sent my older brother to become a monk at the monastery, and he was good in his studies, but he didn't wish and fled from the monastery. And so my mother kept him at home and sent me to the monastery, and I was there from age 10 to 19.
At 10 to 19, got it. Okay. And did you, the initial part was some learning of prayers and some memorization, and you also said, some making of the instruments and the ritual dolls. Did you progress where you then had to go to another monastery to further your education?
Tanda di ngagpa simyala sokpa ani tanda di thongyaling dunju tangya da ani anda di sungbe khasa toma dile soya da wala dunju changma jangcha be jela ani yang gomba shenbaji la phegore sungba
tanda nga jo jondi chamba kamsongi kagyu gombar wala tini tangi chawi lama tewa di tanda nyingthig dzogchen lama 대신 단단하게 최초의 힌디 dzogchen 힌디 dzogchen 힌디
nyingthig
longchen 힌디 쉬어요. 아티 요가 마하 요가 아니 요가 아티 요가 넘버 숨여와 디노니다 가지데 마하 요가 제 단단하게 제 아티 요가 dzogpa chenbu 아티 요가
yoga sumdi ati yoga
maha yoga anu yoga ati yoga 단단히 최초의 ati yoga.
My monastery was a Kagyu monastery, and I studied under my root guru. I studied the dzogchen nyingthig, which is ati yoga.
Okay.
And there are 3 types of yoga. There's the Maha Yoga, Ati Yoga, and Anu Yoga.
단단히 최초의 ati yoga.
Yes, I practice Ati Yoga.
Is Ati Yoga working with the body as in yoga, or is it the mind and meditation?
And the Ati Yoga sungyajo wagala dita super chane kasa gom nyamne re tabjik semgi gom nyamne re khande rabushi nyamne
semgi gom nyamne semgi trikajoro semgi 아니 토니 nyamne cheni 아니 타 dzogpa chimbu kro yage tatugi tawa ya roya ati yoga
it's
sem dele sopta soya sem gi nyamne cheya o digi te Zanungi Tonia and Doyati.
It's
Did it?
more mental.
Tepa rimba gu noni. Ani tepa kunji cho doji te songa doji tepa. Songa doji tepa. Tepa rimba gu non cho juba ta songa tandanga ngakwa ti songa gi cho de en cho juba zeta. Ani ya de nyamne sem gi nyamne cheade.
So it's with the mantle, and there are different types, and I'm a practitioner of the Tantra.
Yeah. Okay. Can you say a little bit about what the Tantra is, please?
And in ngagi kola ya gyala tundu ji sung tugres.
Tita.
It's not easy.
Songa logera. Song said that million malo asia jurola. Or malo asia jura. Malo asia di career sena ta ngagpa wala. Pena million teaching sacha koma remboche ani damo yorwa. Damo. Ani 총사 전이 나무 열어라. 따때는 형 먼저 땅 하빨리 김에 열어. 대지리 장바 디 송아 휴야디 가에서나 축구꾼도 좀보 도제 셈바 도제 총체 그래서 소말리 용 열고 용 얍도 용 얍도 용 연조대 아니 그런 얍도 용이 그런 냠바 존이 쇼여로 와라. 다디 배나 당한도 총사적으로 와라. 에만가도 니 때문에 봐야는 총사점이 제 냠도 되게 왔다. 근데 냠도 되디 되니 문다 많이 자 가르가르 제기여 왔대. 아니 쇼게 밀레 라고 말 와라. 말랍세야 돼 송을 왔어. 디 다디 디디 뉴바 요발레 때니 아니 송하.
There's the practice of the secret tantra, and holy masters like Miling Trichen and Sakya Khongma Rinpoche, they have divine consorts. So in the same way, the gods Dorji Senpai and Kundu Sangbo, they and
Dorji
Changchen, they are all these deities are in embrace with their divine consorts. Like lay people marry, and then at night, whatever happens, remains a secret. And the next morning, it is never told to anybody. So in that way, Tantra is a secret and it has a power.
I see.
알랭에 기슈. 단다 저런 뭐 지금 경고 언제 사 숨지 소시 달로 농사를 할. 경고 언제. 다 경고를 하지로 할. 경고를 하되 송하게 하래 돼요. 알았어요. 이압도 юм니 양바존 야 샹데. 다티 그럼 배 민몸 봄이 된데 아니 대 라틴 예간도니 진권 예간도 쓰기도 하네 진권 예 나니세 렌 라가진 때네 란 예간도 여러 라티 대 이신의 그 달로 바껍질에 내려서 다 송하게 라티 대 군도 정보 도제 셈바 도제 총체 아니 이담 아니 gelupigi yidam dojin jishe soan dupa demcho lasum te yapto nyamdo joyer dala ani nima pagi kaje gondu ani demcho puba soma yapto nyamba jojo bare ani te indu tambata talo ta shije chogir wala ani ladin jigirwa kusho jedu tambata ko 당코 못사야기 지 여러와 다디 저러면 지가서 갈수있었잖아 다 송한게 라트 때지 파 배고 두송 엔 달로 된데 송송 띵이 샘는데 때서 아지 다 경고기 다어 달로 대비 숨치 소시 놓은 차를 와라 대 통과대 빼 첨보는데 여기 샴데 미강게 된 얘가 누구라 된 얘로 왔다 대 나한테 그든 얘오라라 얘구디 대마 값이 않는 얘요 말아 그래서 네고 송아 도지 대바디 그 되게 뉴바 연이 아니 송아 도지 대바 차를 와라 아니 대 다가 생각도 이제 때문에 바디 지 파트 지 가보체기도 지 된대 말아 그럼 그 콜 뉴바도 된바 아니 냠내 제니 대 냠술래니 아니 기 주소 도지데 비살 야 그렇투야 된대 차버려 와
His Holiness the Dalai Lama has given the color chakra empowerment for the 34th time this year, and then the deity of the color chakra empowerment is a Sangha, as a secret deity that is in embrace, a female and a male in a embracing position. So after the color chakra, about 200,000 people, they stand in line to get a view of this deity, and there are many deities in the Gelugpa order as well as in the Nyingma order. Deities like Kundu Sangbo and Yidam and Doji Sempa, Puba, and all these are in the same position of a male and a female in embrace. And this is not like the slave people making love, but they have a deep, great practice, and they have the power.
대기 효고시 다디 용기 열와라 좋고 용 양바 줘야 돼 셰도 셰줘 마게 송한도 송한 줘여와 대 간세나 기투니 콤비티 바도 자 동차 된주 되니 열래라 다자 동차 된주 되니 도체 양바 줘디 되니 대화 첨부디 다그 대화 첨부해야 돼 숙 마숙 다 대화지 열어라 대화 용어야 돼 그죠 세야 디 yapto nyamba jodi tamba te dewa te jimba chinkor chakra hinkale chinkor chakra dewa le chinkor chakra sone le chinkor chakra chi ni sum shi here del chinkor chakra mandala tilate la jatamba shure then la jatamba de do shure de ani la te so de tanda mage ta joati orwala joati songa singi de lop chugo mara ina tri ko kaps popi malam nan digim do de devati ani yapki shene yungi shele shugo devati duti jorana amrita o duti de yungi shela shu yungi shene an dimbale di kibochi hingal di kibochi tewal di kibochi sonel di kibochi kiboshi botela gawashi gawashi te nganzu jite munapal chikati so gomju chiju chikayo mara koron legachi tatsutu ji mi tsumde ji na bomato keyo mara te late so ko pa loni lo pa kapati usugere ani te indi koron dewati kusho ani gamin kollo tabusi garati so inde cha dunge so inde se page mebuyagi kollo jinde ko야도 urse te shokeni gundatu tagaron kode mato ani patu royayo marwa te indi koron dewati tu se yapto yumni inde se dewa rogiore chesan te indi ne dewa chembose de chense de indi songa doje tebase te shogiore ta
It is the great bliss during the copulation, and this moves from the mouth of the male into the mouth of the female. And in a body there are 72,000 nerves, starting from the top of the head till the sole of the feet. And this great bliss is called the Sukh or the Mahasukh. And there are 4 chakras or wheels in the body, at the throat, at the heart, the belly button, and the groin region. And the secret tantras cannot be told, but here I can say that the Amrit moves from the male to the female, down the throat, and the throat, the heart, the belly button, and then towards the groin area. And the gods have been practicing this for ages, and so they have found this bliss, unlike the lay people who just do the act.
Right. Good. It's a deeper understanding. And so let's see. So what you were just describing to us, is that part of your learning in the monastery?
And tanda pala nganzula de gyala ki nganzula de shi kyomba chiyor wala. Di ini gyala ki gombe na la di jang nang rel. Yes. I practiced that.
Yes. In the while you were in Tibet in the monastery.
Di phe na la shupe kabla nang ina gombe na la.
phe tsai lama ki ta juni danga nongro wala. Tsai lama kono genho re both the bhikshu kono genho namda re. Yena jawar mochi genho namda wala. Kusho. Jawar mochi genho namda re. Yena jawar mochi tunko onje sundu tsamba tandegi nechu de ma sung gogu yore ma to jawar mochi ki chimendo tende lega noya kono marwa genho rewa. Yena tunko ki la tegi yani ma tandegi shuba noji tuso on shungi mitu pa sung gogu ma to ma suna chengi marwa. Kari imbe. Ocheta te sung gogu yore.
I learned this from my root guru. My root guru was a celibate lama, just like His Holiness the Dalai Lama is. Yet, and when His Holiness teaches, he has to teach about the Kala Chakra deity.
And this tradition is it still being taught outside of Tibet?
Tanda ta pala ki gom nyamne nang ya chiorwa. Di ta phö ki chilola. Tile lamge yorwel, lapki yorwel tanda.
Tate Kagyu sacha nima gelu yonzo tenda chipare na. Tenda chipare yina ta gelhon to gechu yara kuyo. Gelhon singen di trim ninjak ngachu tamba sungu yorwa. Ani te nonshi ta genlong member ta nganzo ngakpa inarida tele sunya kari sungu yorsena tamchi sengede sungu ger samaya gya sena tamchi ani lamika duya kato mangaya ani nyamdo on shudu nyamdo chodo ani shabden chidi nyamdo chodo teso ani chikile pin pinjagin do shetsi mato jiken thupat jabina ani tamchi nyam bare tamsi sungu kore nganzogi ngagpa tsogi genlo tsogi domba kusho jagi kela 5 sil nganzo ina kase tamsi mare sutim sungu kore kaya sana genlo domba shu tsawi shugu tele yaka tsanghambo kona ro chogu yo mare 아니 김에 돈을 이제 카투 춘다 초고요 말에 아니 김에 보고 연계 놓을 결론도 샵된 로 초고요 말에 가이사나 샵된 로나 놓을 아마요를 부모요를 두서더니 셰라피 자슈 대체디 아니 고다 쇼글 와야 다디고 샘기 아치 부모들 남반 제알라 삼비나 샘기 돈바싱인데 쇼고요래 어디 대용고요 말에 제산 딘데 그런 내 수로 와라 가서 ngagpa 생에데 담치 송 디어
Though the religion, the sects of Kagyu, Sakya, Nyingma, and Gelug are the same, but there are differences. Like in the Gelug, there are gelongs that have to observe 250 vows, and whereas for the ngagpas like us, we have certain pledges that we have to keep. And the vows for the gelong are very disciplined, like they are not allowed to walk on green grass or go and chant prayers in people's homes, because then you might think the mother or the daughter of the house is pretty, and then that's also one of the disciplines you might lose.
I see.
단다디 nga lo chugun이 아마 kum부서 왔라 로 니실마도 gelong domba ragiyo mare 대인데 nga lo chugun이 아마 tun데 nga 미유는 봐 용어로 nga gelong domba rai mare 알아 쇠대 감으로 아니 gelong domba 라잖아 아니 김에 님도 총사 접 추고요 말 춘. 예.
Okay. Maybe.
My mother died when I was 19 years old, and normally a person could receive the gelong vows only at the age of 20. So I did not get to take the vows of a gelong, unfortunately.
Because your mother died when you were 19, and then did you have to go home, or what stopped you from taking the vows?
Normally you took the vows when you were 20 years old. So when mother died, unfortunately I was not able to take the gelong vows, which is the vows of a fully ordained monk.
But what did his mother's dying have to do with not being able to take the vows?
Ani gyalagi amala thongrwala. Ani gelong gi domba shumatu ya khari chaina.
말에 아만 두닝에 아말 켈레제니 가 코알 룽바코노 뽕기 있어 가 좀불리네 내 거가 도기 있어 가 룽발 대기 미세 디가 쳐도 흉이 잘와라 디 제니 가 아마 두면은 가 겔론 domba 라이다 가 룽발 대르 미일 레요 말이야 아마 두니 아말 켈레제니 코아 뒤지 쩐라 임베 뽕송이를 쳐거는 Duke Tsara is Taint the quality Mades Milumbal Jews here all. And Chetan Tig Chening up Milu near Chonchon Conta.
Just before my mother died, I had vowed that I would give up living in the village and then go on a pilgrimage around the world. So that's why I left my hometown.
Oh, okay, just before your mother died.
Ama mantungeliya ani ngata pangis lani kele nang rela.
Ama tungi orala. Ama tungi duse nga gombal ke tonga leso ngi pinje aja chunga de leso. Ama tundo duse. Enga magendo de ama ande minyingi choni ande chimba tonga tigi du. Ani tsuyo ande nyesal nye de ani michichi toni. Nga leso ngese tigi du. 아니 아마 알레스 아마 라팔주 아니 아마 미치지 돈이 통소 아니 아마 라팔주 제사 켈레슈 아마 알레 요세 이나가다 아미 ton달랑 안종불이 내고가 로디기 있어 나 코아 안간줄 룽발 되게 미스 룽바디 유기 있어 켈레체로라 아니가 최토 테마 숨잔 타마타마들 같았어 테마니가 금비 잡아도 빈자 속에 막콘스 이마가 두기 랑가이 아니 테마 숨바데 nga chodo jadi ma jami yose lungbal mandoni yai mai ulta do shembala ini nga tas
my mother was she lay dying, and they had sent my younger sister to the monastery to call me. And when I reached home, I saw that my mother was very weak, and I held her hand, and she shed a tear. And as she was dying, I told her that I was here, and then for her sake, I would go on a pilgrimage around the world. And after that, I made 3 attempts to flee my hometown. And on 2 occasions, my relatives and monks of the monastery, they pursued and took me back. And on the 3rd attempt, I went to the opposite way towards China, and I was able to succeed.
Why didn't your family want you to go?
근데 갸라기 남미쪽이 갸라 페나 되바 가르친 지기요 말에.
간데스나.
다 갸라 드페 보야 되는데 차니 아니 추심 되는데 제르와 군주. 갸라 페베이나 남미기 마가야 가르요래.
말에 다 안졸롱발레 데르와다 노레 데비나 노레 지데 펜도 여러와. 데인데 땅아 코아 본디 추기 개체를 와라. 코아노 데비나 데 지텐도 제기와 아니 가세 투바 쇼시요레 미세레 투시요레 아니 사차레 돈도 sem쟁이 된다리 된데게 투바 쇼기요라 아니 참 미파세 참 미기 추세 엔데게 아니 배 코아기 노래 데요라라 데인데 땅아 아만 코아 봉기스 켈레체자디 아니 디가가 미율을 용샤르발 데니 단다파도 로추군네 로자치 사두파도 미율라 nga tombo neko yunde nga ngaro pesha rosung toni neko de pela yurupako sete dawa sum tatang gogudu korachila de temani ko yurupako deni chen temani ne nga jagal suyo jagal ne yonjoko jagal ne tombo kodu pesha tombo rodi pesha rosung ton really motor etiga ste ne je do imbala deni shuma pesha zoso pesha zoani kele trimaji madome te zun sai ani pesha me deni tambalon do de kujo tambalon de jagalumba tambalon do neko dende chonjo jeni e jawaran buchi ngadu le jawaran buchi jagal peswala jawaran buchi jagal pe de te ta real le chuni tiga te umundu pirire ja kawadon e jawaran buchi ka pepe sal yon nechi ko yi te di pirire
Staying back in the hometown would benefit the family, but I wanted to give up living in the vicious cycle of life, because in this cycle of life, there is fighting, there are conflicts, there are murders and everything, and I wanted to give all that up and vowed my mother that I would. So from the age of 19, I left and I went on pilgrimage. I went to Irupakor in Tibet, and I went there 2 times, and each pilgrimage took about 3 months. And then I went onwards to India. During the first trip, I had money to pay for train and other public transport. But then later, after I ran out of money, I even sold the rosary I had, and then I took to begging. In 1956, His Holiness the Dalai Lama came to India, and at that time there was no need to pay train fare, and I went on pilgrimage again.
So did you ever return to Tibet after 1956?
근데 디 직동 국경합 중 투기 젤레야 겐라 파 별을 패비요나.
so nyin romi nga jagal le di kitongu janga chunga sung lo resha o de di ni ta jagal de ne kor migi shapten che che de ma to chuni sung jayan ra bo tende do le ka dukcha tende so nyin che me tanda pa de jaga gi passport le chi sai ma bo che te ani de kitongu ja tu chu resun lo la de Rajpur le na tuchu resun Rajpur le ani tuchu renga chida tombi tari chi ne de sopa de sure sa suni teni sunde namage sopa ne jo jar mo chi tadi ta kalole pepa son toni ma de ese pepa so soma ruruchi de ese kalote non di ani ti padu kyo 소화 론소 제니 치간디 시제 로소 쪽이 접소 빼마시 접소 제기도 제레메 소소소소 배 최제 샵대지 소화 론소 제데
I've never went back to Tibet. I came to India in 1953, and since then I've been on pilgrimages, and then I've been, visiting people, reading the scriptures, and I didn't indulge in any trade or any other activities, and so far, I have no red marks in my Indian pass. And then in 1963, I came to Rajpur. This association here, this organization was started on 1st of January of 1965. And I joined here because His Holiness the Dalai Lama advised the Tibetan people that they try to live together. So that's why I've been living here.
And do you... there was something about that I understood from hearing about your earlier story. Before you left Tibet and before you left home, had the Chinese come to your area in your hometown?
Gyala thambo phene gyala ma phege ngonla. Di ngonla ala tsui lungbe na le ya gyami le yo na.
Le yo le. Gyami le ni nga chödo yung ro la. Chödo yung gyami lungbe yo chol man ro yin se hyu ba. Man ro ni te di ta nga te di yung no ni pesha kuya ra yo ma chödo yung ra. So su zubol tulo kanza mo de chikan yo ma le. Ta ma ge te di 망강 가토 세사텔라 아니 자미 미숨 바바치 빈자치 부구 보치 콘조숨게 슝게 아니 도콘 torni 대기 콘조숨자 유니 자미 쯨라 다도라 쯨라 다샤디 아니 쯨콘데 쯨바숭에 자미치 아니 간도 페파치 니니 데고도아 Yimala. And they do not soon lagesa ni nesonti. Lagi say Nimari Tire take the cushion. And not soon land they do. And somebody in the cha and the John Jabdoa, John Jajal Lapal charge. They do any chimba the topa tonga do somebody chimbaton said song which you do. They nepa kuroche, they do. Kalaya Pushu came with the color to Tegido. And Jami Johnson Ducha and a Kijumi do Chimbatupa. Tendeche Johnson Yama Pache Chuchong Lai, Yama Tiny Ragdo. Tendeche any Mankangi Pembo Guya Pembo. Not the Gugi Pembo Gugi one. Mire Chamdole. Chamdo said that under Dotogi Jasarwa. O te chamdole any labda rogodo labda kasakani labda duini ani pengo gugu oni jele mira ki pengo chile mira mendua tenga lunta cheni nga lagi isenga lagi selo en daorel como dain jajandu en dawasum degodua chamdol jamil labda dawasum anjon da chi theba Natani, Dawshi Dawshi Jami Labda the Deni, Saya, Tunya, Kunya, Ne, you get to say Shugudom, Penny, Kanga, Jami Tegido. And Dawshi Den, Pet, Saya, Tunya, Chaton. And they do Jami Pe Shivaresha. So Kari, Jona, Temato, Zabazasi, Jami Yige Jongur, Jamike Jongur, Kia Logomido.
The Chinese had come to my region already by then. I told you earlier that when I fled the third time, I fled towards China. And at that time, because I was fleeing from my home, I couldn't take any money, and I had only the clothes that I wore. And at Markham Gatok, there were 3 Chinese people, a father, his sibling, and a son, who had, looted the armory, and then they had been caught and imprisoned, and they were shackled at the feet and then at the handcuffed, and the prison needed 2 guards a day, a Chinese and a Tibetan, and the guards were paid 1 Thaian a day, and so I was employed to become a guard to these Chinese prisoners. So I took this duty for 10 to 15 days, and there I was given good food. And then in Markham, there are 9 regions, and so there were 9 different leaders. And each of these leaders required a student to be sent to Chamdo, which is the capital of Kham, to undergo some training under the Chinese. So 8 of these leaders had found students, while 1 was looking for a student, and I was selected. And so I was in training at Chamdo for 4 months at a salary of 100 Thaian a month. And there the Chinese provided us with food, clothing, shelter, pen, paper. And at that time, the Chinese were very peaceful.
And what was the training about?
And lobjong kariteswe.
좀 다소서 가리 종년도나 데레샤 이나 베징이 자나 베징이 자무지도 데랭에 파 베이로 뭐가래 자미게도 안게도 이게 된데 출랍 엔데체 아니 디 숨타 닝아 그쵸 종이라 되니 베이도 숨타 닝아 그쵸 종 아니 자미 티kim에 대해 파 베이랍 엔데체 아니 디 가서 슝기 대바 슝기 따담마미스 마가싱이 디기 뻬보 데게세싱이 꾸다지도 디기 간절라 든타치 니지치 던세 줍디생이 든데지 랍소나 마 사다 제수테디 랍소 이나가지서 시다 도노세 체메 시다 고세 쳬마스
You could study whatever you wanted to learn, and there was a woman from Peking there, and I taught her Tibetan grammar, Tibetan poetry, and in return she taught me Chinese and the Chinese numbers. And at that time, from the Tibetan government, there was a commander of a unit of the Tibetan army called Degese. He, was teaching us about the 17-point agreement, but I did not take much interest in that, nor could I understand.
In looking back, was the point of this training? This was in Chamdo.
Chamdo.
In Chamdo, in Tibet.
Yes.
Was the point of this training to make Tibetans accept the Chinese?
Tanda palagi pas gyalagi pas siba inarwala. Tanda gyami di kableya jongdar teya jiorwa. Di pebat soleya chike gyami ngolen chiyagi lobjong jongdar redwell.
Tende remendola. Ta so kari jonyen dena tere shamada jami ki tsenwonchen chuen di jangri se tende logumindo.
No, it wasn't, because you were free to learn whatever you wanted to, and the Chinese didn't force you in any way.
Right. What do you remember what they taught you about the 17-point agreement? Because they were teaching it from the Chinese point of view, correct?
아니 gyalagi tanda tensu khari duwe tanda tönsen chubdun digi korleya.
Kieshemendo. Ti tonoze jeme. Gose chemasu ta. Ta lomo borera kama.
No interest, and it's been so long. I cannot remember even one point.
Right. So after that experience in Chamdo, and you traded ideas with the Chinese woman, you shared education experiences. What happened next? What happened?
Anda chamdo leya gyala shukwe kabla ta gemi kime de la phachu yigi labri dabje wa gyala en di je la khari chungyu na
ta di shule ta dawa shider wala dawa shini ene konjogi nganjole de number mombotes number ta ramda dua tenda mombote certificate te ani ma 망칸 가토 봐도 자추 주니 달람 주니 디기 람갈 로수 많이야 요데 마게 코로만카 가토니 뺑고 구기 콘조기야 람가 아니 간저 레센트도 깨었다 미 간저 민가요 민가도 저기 쉬었다 제니 참도 봐도 야투 찌찌찌찌 제기도 와 사람분 데려드니 모스를 제텐데 그렇지 차통 라센도 강가 그런 거 되기도 와 아니 참도를 나와 시대니 때니 서티피케트도 때니 아니 파일라 만도고 그랬어 파일라 만도니 마게 파 컨트롤 로전 떼고 그랬어 근데 로기도 아니 가 제당요 되니 맘 만도가 제 디 라자트서 차선 쓸래 아니 세질 야 쩌도 야용 되니 공부해서 될 야 드용이
So after the 4 months there in Chamdo, the Chinese issued us with some tags and certificates, and they also provided us, there were 5 of us, with horses and provisions, and then they told us that we had to return to our hometowns to train the people about what we had learned. And the Chinese were so good as to provide us with these horses and then the food, and there were 12 Chinese army camps along the way where each of them provided us enough to last till the next Chinese military camp. So in this way, I was to go back home to the hometown, but instead of that, I took my salary and fled to Kongbo.
Why did you change your mind and not follow their request?
아니 갸라기 갸미 쪽에다 소수 룽발라마 친구레스 도고레스 갸미기 라비어바 갸라 갸라기 마마 페네 아니 촉셴발라 가르치네 페인
제장이 아말레 룽바 유닝 유야기 나 메일 룽발레 네 거니 아미 된달 로그에서 켈레치로 알아 이게 되게 제는 아야 요니 ngagpa 마토리 로그레 코아 포니으로 알아 코아 포니으니 단단가 잠이 라브라테 레 가이스나 나레 로숭 또에 빼샤요 말아 때 군도가 나와를 거면 다이 자자뜨기요 다이 숨장을 라 디 로수도 야 교통 반이 내 거야 당에
How can I go back when I had vowed to my mother that I would go on pilgrimage for her sake? I went to the Chinese school and stayed there for 3 months because I needed the money. And then after I received 300 Thaien, I went on pilgrimage.
And that pilgrimage took how long before you came to India? How long did that pilgrimage take?
아니 디젤레야 갸라 다네 코스라 페도아 다 네 코니 투주 카주스 고리어레 야갈 수마 페바도
밖에 별 공부막이 공부 잘라 신동세서 되니 제니야 공부네 차통지 되니 다포콘이야 야lun콜지 야lun콘지 까마보슈세 제니 레산 제니 마 페제 마게 공부 동보 야용사 빠도 아니 나와숨 따단 거거든 나와숨 소소 지사에 통해 잡을 그 쇼게니 군다받은 로 된대지 네 나와숨 거거든 나와숨 데 테마니 거이고쇼 테마니 유리받고
Then from Kongpo, I went on pilgrimage carrying my provisions on the back 2 times towards through Tharpo and Yarlung and the place where the Kamapa resides and Lhasa, and it took 3 months, and I did this twice.
You escaped twice?
I went on this pilgrimage.
Oh, you
twice.
went in that pilgrimage twice. And then, when you came to India and you came here to this area, did you rejoin a monastery or not? What did you do?
아니 디젤레 야견라 갸갈라 추페버발라
No.
아니 곰바 타산직라 주요나
주메일 때니 가는 배 소화론전 제존존 제데니 지 충다 저지 주사야기 내가 지에체메 가는 건 최체 미촌된데는 최 샵된체 아니 디기 아니 꾸연 좋아라 텐데기 소소 되지 되니 내 초반을 렌진더니 니 지면도 투라 지면 둔진더니 단다디 초반디 놀래 롱아주 탐바 개겐체 아니 근데제 롱아주 탐바 개겐체 담마 공부슈디 단당알에 니니 펜신더버데 고문이 자치라기요라
No, I didn't join any monastery. I was on my own, and I used to, visit people's homes to read the prayers and whatever the offerings made by the people. I survived on that, and I was not interested in amassing money. And then I met my wife after joining this organization here, and for 50 years I've lived here as a teacher, and now I've retired, and I receive a pension of 200 rupees a month.
테니 다내 공부하시는 파게 건박이 꽃녀체니다 아주 세준양 동 라마 센난다 도마자야 나동야 로모동야 디치 dombaku야 소만 나치기여라 디히다 단도 파게 꽃녀기 손데텔라 파치 람발라 간제르 갈 고모 꽃녀를 라차 가제로 ngabja 고모 ngabja
Really?
땅아 텐데 kujo ngang khomba yoderwal chime donga jo desa te mato jigi konyele kujola konyela khomba gorwa facility chatong gorwa su konye chigir komo ngajal
Now after retiring as a teacher, now I work as the keeper at a nearby temple, and I do all the readings of the prayers and then the rites and rituals whenever it is required, and I also receive a small salary of rupees 500 for this work.
So you have found a new home outside of Tibet for many years, huh?
That pögi chilola nang daburwala dela.
no
Yes, that is right.
Yes, I think I'm
ina dini tanda paduta 살로tomna thi jagalungbali chikkanji kumaku chadinshi ka kai cheme kron tenje tenso sosi passport tere kor saita tata shuni kawandona jahat somage ngal tanda pandiji logyo kron de jagi chwecheng pandit logdwa ala jahat somage pandit logyo kawandona jag ngalpe te yapu chigi ngaron pachi so tinje chungko degiarwala tende yinkujo
I've been now many years in India, and during all these years I've been a very law abiding person. I haven't spoken any lies, I haven't stolen anything, and the Indians love me wherever I go, and they called me Panditji, which is someone that practices religion.
I see.
단단한도 디 소피 미 소마기 러그 팔라메나 차샤세 단디 미수 나차조는 생 가득게도는 로그열다 미시소는 로그열에 나차조는 모조 지라지 두와 챕텐지 로그열데 땅 암 메나 단데는 데 단다 아만데도와 소만 지나 살에 달래가 니디 최된도 대도와라 저 소만 예 지기였다 파게 건박이 지죠
So here in this community, everyone says that without me, it's finished, because I whenever there's sickness, whenever there is death, even at night, I'm the first one to go. I do divination, I read prayers, and I do astrological calculations.
Yes, it sounds like you have found a wonderful vocation outside of the monastery, serving the community. So wonderful. Well, I want to thank you for sharing your adventure and your story with us. And I will just ask one more time, if this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would this be a problem for you?
다단당한지 고 드디어가네 티와디 양교 지구고요. 단계 티차교디르와 계시 다른 티와 질레낭 버디 벼다 갸나할 템베이나 이 갸나라 강에 가리요르웨스
각 계지 강에요 말에 nga 미지로와 단데 자와이 신노 부긴 좀불린데 시대 용하게 잘해 놓고요마도 자와를 뭐지 게노레 가까이 거고요 말에 김에 부투 쏘 거고요 말에 코연라 쏘 거고요 말에 좀불린 디기 시대 용약이 제도 까 농구열에 잘해 농구열에 대노시 단달내제 속이 잘해 농야데 좀불린레 패야 좀불린 될 시대 용약이 아니 잘해 농구열에 할레비기 랍쳔보 강인 디 랍쳔보리 될 예수에로 빼 자왈람도 용한도 끝이 샤페 때야기 ngay 오늘 밖에 건반에 땅바리시 사모 주솔 손주 지기요 디속에 면랑죠 야월무지 끝에 땜바 땡제도 끝이 샤페 땜바도 자왈람도 용하기 예 면랑 휴기
No, I have no problems whatsoever. His Holiness the Dalai Lama is a simple monk and he needs nothing, and he is working towards peace in the world, and likewise your work is beneficial to the world and for the peace in the world. It is a great work, and I will pray for your success and your good health.
Oh, thank you very much.
Tujichena.
Thank you, Chuchichena. We count on your prayers. Thank you.